I'm drawing the tarot cards for Sagittarius regarding love this spring, and I sense this is a question many of you have been wondering about. Let's see what the universe has in store for your romantic journey. As I shuffle the deck, I'm focusing on the free-spirited energy of Sagittarius, always seeking adventure, truth, and meaningful connections. The first card I'm pulling represents your current love situation. The Eight of Cups appears. This is quite revealing for where you stand right now, Sagittarius. This card shows someone walking away from what was once emotionally fulfilling. Many of you may have recently ended a relationship that no longer served your growth, or perhaps you've been emotionally distant from the dating scene altogether. There's a sense of leaving behind what's comfortable, but ultimately unfulfilling. You're seeking something deeper, more authentic, and aligned with your philosophical nature. The next card reveals what challenges you're facing in love: the Tower. This is powerful, Sagittarius. The Tower represents sudden change, upheaval, and the breaking down of false structures. In your love life, this suggests you may have experienced a significant disruption recently, perhaps a breakup, a shocking revelation about a partner, or an unexpected change in your relationship status. This card can feel intimidating, but remember that the Tower only destroys what was built on shaky foundations. Whatever is crumbling now needed to fall, so something more authentic can rise in its place. For what's helping you in love, I'm drawing the Fool. This couldn't be more perfect for your Sagittarius spirit. The Fool represents new beginnings, taking leaps of faith, and embracing the unknown with an open heart. Your natural optimism, sense of adventure, and willingness to take chances are your greatest assets in love right now. You're not afraid to start fresh, to put yourself out there, and to believe in possibilities. This card suggests that your openness to new experiences will lead you to meaningful connections. Now, let's look at advice for your love life. The Two of Cups appears. This is the card of soul connections, mutual attraction, and balanced partnerships. The advice here is to remain open to genuine connection when it appears, even if it comes in an unexpected package. There may be someone entering your life who matches your energy in surprising ways, perhaps someone from a different background or life path than you'd typically choose. The Two of Cups reminds you to look for emotional resonance rather than superficial compatibility. For potential outcomes, I'm drawing the World. This is one of the most positive cards in the deck for culmination and fulfillment. The World represents completion, achievement, and wholeness. In your love journey, this suggests that by summer's end, you may find yourself in a relationship that feels like coming home, one that embraces all aspects of who you are while still allowing you the freedom you need. This won't happen by sitting still, though. The World is earned through experience and growth. Let me pull an additional card for deeper insight. The Queen of Wands appears. This fiery queen represents confidence, charisma, and passion, qualities you naturally possess, Sagittarius. Her appearance suggests that embracing your authentic self, your enthusiasm, your honesty, your zest for life, will magnetize the right partner to you. Don't dim your light for anyone. I'm sensing there's more to reveal about this potential soulmate connection. Let me draw another card. The Knight of Wands. This is fascinating. This knight shares your fire element, representing someone passionate, spontaneous, and action-oriented. This could indicate that your cosmic soulmate has similar qualities to you. They may be another fire sign, Aries, Leo, or fellow Sagittarius, or simply someone who matches your energy and enthusiasm for life. The Knight of Wands also suggests movement and quick developments. When this love connection comes, it may evolve rapidly. You might meet while traveling, through an adventurous activity, or during a pursuit of knowledge or truth, all very Sagittarian themes. Let's explore the timing of this connection more specifically. The Six of Wands appears. This is a card of victory, recognition, and triumph after effort. Its appearance suggests that after some personal victories or accomplishments, perhaps in late spring, you'll find yourself in the right headspace and circumstances for this significant connection to form. The Six of Wands often indicates public events or celebrations, So you might meet this person at a gathering, party, or community event where you're being recognized for something you've achieved. For deeper understanding of the nature of this connection, I'm drawing the Hierophant. This is interesting. While Sagittarius typically bucks against tradition, the Hierophant suggests this relationship may involve some traditional elements or shared spiritual beliefs. This doesn't mean conventional in a restrictive sense, but rather that you'll find someone who shares your deeper philosophical or spiritual outlook on life. This connection may help you explore your own beliefs more deeply or formalize a commitment in ways that feel meaningful rather than constraining. Let me pull a card for potential obstacles. The Seven of Swords appears. This card warns of deception or strategic maneuvering. In your love journey, be wary of those who aren't completely honest or who present themselves as something they're not. Your Sagittarian truth-seeking nature usually sniffs out dishonesty, but this card reminds you to trust your instincts if something feels off. Not everyone you meet this spring will have pure intentions. For how to overcome these obstacles, I'm drawing the Strength card. This powerful major arcana card represents inner fortitude, patience, and gentle power. To navigate any challenges in love, rely on your inner strength rather than force or impulsivity. Strength suggests that compassionate communication and emotional intelligence will serve you better than passionate confrontations or running away when things get complicated. This card asks you to be brave enough to be vulnerable. Let's look at what unexpected factor might influence your love life. The High Priestess emerges. The High Priestess represents intuition, mystery, and hidden knowledge. Her appearance suggests that your intuitive knowing will play a crucial role in recognizing your cosmic match. You may feel an inexplicable sense of familiarity or rightness with this person. The High Priestess also indicates that things happening beneath the surface, perhaps synchronicities or dreams, may guide you toward this connection. Pay attention to subtle signs and your inner voice. I'm curious about the long-term potential of this connection, so I'm drawing the Ten of Pentacles. This is incredibly promising. The Ten of Pentacles represents lasting abundance, family wealth, and establishment. In relationships, it suggests a partnership with staying power, one that could lead to building a life together. This doesn't necessarily mean traditional family structures, though it could. Rather, it indicates a relationship that contributes to your long-term security and happiness. With your Sagittarian need for freedom, this would be a relationship that gives you roots while respecting your wings. For how this relationship might transform you, I'm pulling the Death card. Don't be alarmed by the name. Death represents profound transformation, the ending of one chapter to begin another. This connection has the potential to catalyze significant personal growth, helping you shed outdated patterns in relationships and embrace a more mature approach to love. Sagittarius sometimes fears commitment because it feels like limitation, but this card suggests you're ready for the kind of transformation that doesn't diminish your fire, but focuses it. Let's see what quality about you will attract this person. The Star appears. This beautiful card of hope, inspiration, and authenticity suggests that your genuine optimism and vision for the future will be magnetic to your cosmic match. Your ability to see possibilities where others see limitations, to remain hopeful even after disappointments, and to connect to something larger than yourself, these qualities will shine like a beacon to the right person. The Star also represents emotional healing, suggesting that work you've done to process past relationship wounds makes you more available for this connection. For what quality in them will attract you? The Magician. The Magician represents mastery, manifestation, and having all the tools needed to create what one desires. You'll likely be drawn to someone who is competent and accomplished in their field, who approaches life with intention, and who knows how to turn ideas into reality. As a Sagittarius, you're often full of big ideas and visions. The Magician suggests you'll be attracted to someone who can complement your expansive thinking with practical implementation. Let me draw a card for the lesson this relationship will teach you. The Emperor appears. The Emperor represents structure, authority, and mastery over one's domain. This relationship may teach you the value of certain boundaries and commitments, not as limitations, but as frameworks that actually create more freedom through stability. As a Sagittarius, you sometimes resist structure, but the Emperor suggests learning that some forms of structure can support your growth rather than restrict it. For what you need to release to welcome this connection, I'm drawing the Five of Cups. This card shows someone focusing on 3 spilled cups while 2 full cups stand behind them. It represents dwelling on disappointments rather than seeing what remains or what's possible. To welcome your cosmic match, you'll need to release any tendency to focus on past romantic disappointments or to compare new connections to idealized versions of past relationships. The Five of Cups asks you to acknowledge losses but then turn toward future possibilities. Let's see what unexpected gift this person will bring to your life. The Nine of Pentacles appears. This card represents self-sufficiency, refinement, and enjoying the fruits of one's labor. The person coming into your life may introduce you to new pleasures and comforts, perhaps exposing you to art, culture, or quality experiences that enrich your life. More importantly, they'll respect and admire your independence, something crucial for any Sagittarius partnership. This won't be someone who tries to clip your wings, but rather someone who has their own garden to tend and invites you to share in its beauty. For how your friends and family will view this relationship, I'm drawing the Three of Cups. This is the card of celebration, friendship, and community support. Your connection will likely be well received by your social circle, who will recognize how this person complements you. The Three of Cups suggests gatherings and celebrations, perhaps indicating that this relationship will enhance your social life and bring joy to your community. Your friends may even play a role in how you meet this person. Let me pull a card for a final piece of advice as you navigate love this spring. The Chariot appears. The Chariot represents determination, control, and victory through effort. This card advises you to take charge of your love life rather than leaving things entirely to chance. While remaining open to serendipity, set clear intentions about what you want in a partner and actively create opportunities to meet new people. The Chariot is about harnessing opposing forces, suggesting you'll need to balance your desire for freedom with your yearning for meaningful connection. As I reflect on all these cards together, I see a powerful narrative emerging for your love life, Sagittarius. This spring brings necessary endings and perhaps even dramatic changes that clear the path for a significant new beginning. The person coming into your life shares your passion and vision, but may offer complementary strengths in manifestation and structure. This connection has real staying power if you're willing to undergo the personal transformation it catalyzes. I'm feeling called to pull just one more card for the essence of this connection. The Lovers appears. This is profoundly significant. The Lovers represents not just romantic love, but soulful choice and alignment of values. This connection will feel like a homecoming of souls, someone who reflects important aspects of yourself back to you while challenging you to grow. The Lovers suggest this relationship will involve important choices and a deepening of your understanding of love itself. The cards are painting a clear picture. This cosmic soulmate connection combines passion with purpose, adventure with meaning. It's not just about romantic feelings, but about finding someone who joins you on your quest for truth and expansion. This person won't try to tame your Sagittarian fire, but will help you direct it toward mutual growth and exploration. For many Sagittarians, this connection may come after a period of personal reinvention. Those of you who have recently recommitted to your authentic self, your true values, passions, and purpose, will be most aligned to attract this partnership. The universe responds to genuineness, and your willingness to be unapologetically yourself opens the channel for aligned connections. The spring season is particularly potent for this love development because it mirrors the natural world's themes of renewal and growth. As flowers push through the earth and trees bud with new life, your heart too is ready for fresh growth. The astrological movements this spring also favor Sagittarius in matters of the heart, with beneficial transits activating your relationship houses. I'm sensing some Sagittarians may be skeptical about this potential connection because of past disappointments. The cards acknowledge this hesitation, but encourage you to remain open. Unlike previous relationships that may have felt constraining, this connection expands your world rather than shrinking it. It's the difference between a cage and wings. Both involve attachment, but only one allows flight. Your Sagittarian need for honesty will be fulfilled in this relationship. The cards suggest a refreshing transparency between you and this person, where games and manipulation have no place. You'll find you can express your thoughts freely, even your more unconventional beliefs, and be met with genuine interest rather than judgment. For those Sagittarians already in relationships, these cards suggest a renewal or transformation of your existing partnership. The Tower may represent breaking through stagnant patterns or false pretenses to reach a more authentic connection. The challenge will be communicating your needs for both freedom and commitment in ways your partner can understand and support. The timing of this connection correlates with Jupiter's movements, your ruling planet. As Jupiter transits through sectors related to self-expression and then relationships, opportunities for meaningful connection expand. Pay particular attention to late May and early June, when multiple favorable aspects support romantic beginnings. This cosmic match may come from an unexpected direction or background. Sagittarius often has preconceived ideas about their type, but the cards suggest someone who defies these expectations, yet resonates with you on a soul level. They may come from a different culture or belief system that nonetheless complements your philosophical outlook. Their differences will expand your perspective rather than create conflict. Physical chemistry with this person will be significant. The fire element dominates these readings, suggesting passionate attraction. However, this connection transcends the physical. It engages your mind and spirit equally. You'll find yourself in deep conversations that last for hours, exploring ideas and possibilities together. For Sagittarians focused on career goals, the cards suggest this relationship will support rather than detract from your ambitions. This person understands your need for achievement and may even collaborate with you on projects or ventures. You won't have to choose between love and other passions. This connection integrates harmoniously with your multifaceted life. The cards also highlight travel as a theme in this relationship. You might meet while traveling, plan adventures together, or even eventually relocate or live nomadically as a pair. Physical movement and exploration of new territories mirror the emotional and spiritual journey you'll undertake together. Something important to understand about this connection: it arrives not when you're desperately seeking it, but when you've found contentment in your independence. The Nine of Pentacles emphasizes this self-sufficiency as a precursor to partnership. When you're thriving in your autonomy, you attract someone who enhances rather than completes you. This relationship will challenge some of your Sagittarian tendencies while honoring others. Your inclination to speak bluntly will be appreciated for its honesty, but you may need to develop more sensitivity to how your words impact others. Your love of freedom will be respected, but you'll learn the difference between freedom from constraints and freedom to commit by choice. Let me clarify something the cards are emphasizing. This cosmic connection doesn't necessarily mean you've never met this person before. For some Sagittarians, it could be someone already in your periphery whose significance suddenly becomes clear. A friendship might evolve, or a casual acquaintance might suddenly be seen in a new light. The key transformation is in your perception and readiness. The Seven of Swords as a challenge suggests there may be complications or competing interests to navigate. Perhaps third parties, past commitments, or conflicting life directions will need to be addressed honestly. Your Sagittarian preference for straightforward communication will serve you well in cutting through any confusion. The appearance of the Hierophant alongside cards of passion and transformation suggests this relationship may challenge you to integrate seemingly opposite needs: freedom and commitment, adventure and stability, personal truth and shared beliefs. The growth comes in realizing these aren't actually opposites but complementary aspects of a fulfilling life. For Sagittarians healing from heartbreak, this connection may initially trigger fears of repeated patterns. The Death card encourages you to recognize that true transformation means not bringing the baggage of past relationships into this new beginning. This person is not your ex, and this connection has its own unique potential. Your natural optimism will be one of your greatest assets in love this spring. While the Tower may bring upheaval, your ability to see possibilities in chaos helps you navigate changes with resilience. This optimism isn't naive, but grounded in faith in yourself and the universe's timing. The World card as an outcome suggests this connection may feel like the culmination of a long journey, perhaps years of self-discovery, dating experiences, or even spiritual seeking. There's a sense of pieces falling into place, of circles completing. This doesn't mean an end to growth, but rather a significant milestone in your understanding of love and partnership. The cards are clear that authenticity is the key to attracting and sustaining this connection. Any attempt to present yourself as more conventional, less adventurous, or more settled than you truly are will only attract misaligned partners. Your cosmic match falls in love with the real you. Philosophical questions, wanderlust, occasional tactlessness, and all. This relationship will have a spiritual dimension that satisfies your Sagittarian quest for meaning. Beyond physical and emotional connection, you'll find shared purpose and a sense that your union serves something larger than yourselves. This might manifest as shared values, spiritual practices, or collaborative work that benefits others. Let me speak directly to those Sagittarians who have become cynical about love. The cards acknowledge your disappointments while gently suggesting that closing your heart only blocks the very connection you desire. The Fool encourages a return to openness. Not naive vulnerability, but a courageous willingness to begin again with wisdom earned from experience. The Queen and Knight of Wands together suggest a relationship of equals, both bringing fire, passion, and initiative. Neither of you will be passive in this connection. It will be a dynamic partnership of action and growth. This equality prevents the stagnation that Sagittarius so deeply fears in relationships. Those born in the first decan of Sagittarius, November 22nd, December 1st, may feel these energies most strongly in early spring, while those in the second decan, December 2nd, 11th, may experience significant developments in mid-spring, and third decan Sagittarians, December 12th, 21, might see these themes manifesting in late spring or early summer. Jupiter's position this spring particularly favors connections made through learning environments, philosophical discussions, or spiritual communities. Classes, workshops, lectures, or discussion groups might provide the setting for meeting your cosmic match. These environments naturally attract the kind of intellectually curious people that resonate with Sagittarian energy. The Ten of Pentacles suggests this relationship has the potential to create lasting foundations, perhaps even family or legacy if that aligns with your desires. For Sagittarians wary of such permanence, remember that roots can provide the stability that actually enables more meaningful exploration. Like a tree deeply rooted that reaches higher toward the sky, the right partnership enhances your freedom rather than limiting it. I'm noticing that throughout this spread, both major and minor arcana cards appear in balance, suggesting this love development involves both significant life themes, major arcana, and everyday choices and actions, minor arcana. This connection will operate on multiple levels, transformative in the big picture and enriching in daily life. For Sagittarians currently focused on self-work and personal growth, the cards affirm this as perfect preparation for partnership. The relationship coming is not an escape from yourself, but an extension of the authenticity you're cultivating. Continue this inner work with trust that it magnetizes aligned connections. The High Priestess suggests intuitive recognition will play a crucial role in identifying this connection. You may feel a sense of knowingness that defies logical explanation. Trust this intuition. As a fire sign, you sometimes override subtle feelings with action and enthusiasm. But in matters of the heart, these quieter signals contain profound wisdom. The Star card's appearance offers hope and reassurance that this connection comes after a period of healing. If you've experienced relationship trauma or disappointment, know that this cosmic match arrives when you've restored faith in possibilities rather than remaining guarded against further hurt. I want to address Sagittarians who are parents or have significant responsibilities. This connection respects and integrates with your existing commitments. The Ten of Pentacles suggests someone who values family and stability, who will enhance rather than compete with important aspects of your life. The Emperor's presence indicates this relationship will have clear communication and boundaries, elements that actually create freedom through understanding. You'll know where you stand with this person, which allows the authentic expression Sagittarius craves. There's nothing more constraining than confusion about expectations. This cosmic match may challenge your ideas about relationship timelines. Some connections evolve slowly, while others accelerate quickly toward depth. The Knight of Wands suggests momentum, but the Hierophant advises respecting natural stages of development. Trust the unique rhythm of this particular connection, rather than imposing predetermined expectations. The cards suggest this relationship will have an element of divine timing, circumstances aligning in ways that feel orchestrated. You might discover shared connections, parallel life experiences, or synchronistic events that brought you together. These coincidences often indicate soul connections developing according to a larger pattern. I see from the spread that intellectual compatibility will be as important as emotional or physical chemistry. As a Sagittarius, your mind needs stimulation and expansion. This cosmic match will engage your intellect, perhaps introducing new ideas or perspectives that fascinate you. Conversations will feel energizing rather than depleting. For those Sagittarians in creative fields, this relationship may spark new inspiration or collaborative projects. The Magician suggests someone who helps you channel your creative energy in productive ways, perhaps even becoming a muse or co-creator. The appearance of both the Fool and the World suggests this relationship represents both a beginning and a culmination. Seemingly paradoxical, but actually complementary energies. It's an ending of old patterns and the start of a new cycle, a completion that creates space for fresh experience. I'm noticing in this spread a balance between elements: fire, passion; water, emotion; earth, practicality; and air, intellect. This suggests a well-rounded connection that engages all aspects of your being. As a fire sign, you sometimes undervalue emotional depth or practical considerations, but this relationship brings integration. The Chariot's guidance about taking control of your love journey doesn't mean forcing outcomes, but rather being intentional about what you want and need. Clarify your non-negotiable values while remaining flexible about how love might appear. This balanced approach aligns your will with universal timing. The Three of Cups suggests this relationship will enhance rather than detract from your friendships and community connections. Sagittarius sometimes fears losing independence or social connections when partnering, but these cards indicate a relationship that integrates beautifully with your existing social circle. For those interested in the astrological compatibility, the fire elements in this spread suggest potential harmony with other fire signs: Aries, Leo, or air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that fan your flames. However, the presence of cards like the Hierophant and Emperor suggests someone who also brings grounding elements that complement your fire. The significance of spring as a time of blossoming extends beyond mere symbolism. Practically speaking, spring often brings increased social activities, outdoor events, and community gatherings that create opportunities for meaningful encounters. Your natural Sagittarian sociability thrives in these environments. Let me address something important. This cosmic connection isn't about finding the one and only perfect person, but rather someone particularly aligned with your current evolution and life path. The concept of a soulmate is less about perfect matching and more about growth-catalyzing connections that serve your highest development. The Death card's transformation relates to your relationship with commitment itself. Many Sagittarians equate commitment with confinement, but this connection helps you redefine commitment as a chosen adventure taken together, a mutual expansion rather than limitation. This perspective shift is liberating. I notice the absence of reversed cards in this spread, suggesting direct, clear energy around these developments. The path may have challenges, but lacks the significant blockages or inversions that reversed cards would indicate. The energy flows forward naturally when you remain authentic and open. Throughout this spring and into summer, Notice who awakens both your sense of adventure and your sense of homecoming. The right connection for Sagittarius creates the paradoxical feeling of excitement alongside comfort, novelty alongside recognition. It's someone who feels both thrilling and familiar. The Lover's card appearing as the essence of this connection speaks to choice as much as feeling. This relationship isn't based merely on attraction or compatibility, but on mutual choosing, a conscious decision to walk a path together. This element of choice honors your Sagittarian free will and independence. Many of the cards in this spread point to a deep spiritual connection that transcends practical compatibility, though both are present. You may experience phenomena like thinking of this person right before they contact you, shared dreams, or an inexplicable sense of recognition upon meeting. These synchronicities often accompany soul connections. As spring progresses into summer, the energy shifts from the tower's breaking down of old structures to the world's integration and completion. This suggests a transformation throughout the season, beginning with necessary endings or changes and culminating in a sense of wholeness by summer's arrival. The predominance of wands and major arcana cards in this reading emphasizes both passion and significance. This isn't a casual connection, but one that aligns with your life's broader purposes and growth edges. It engages your adventurous spirit while offering meaningful depth. I want to acknowledge that some Sagittarians may meet this person earlier than spring, but the significant developments and recognition of the connection's importance unfolds during the spring season. Pay attention to who enters your life in these coming months and how they make you feel expanded rather than diminished. For those Sagittarians who feel they've already met this person, but things haven't progressed, the cards suggest spring brings a shift in energy that allows forward movement. Perhaps external obstacles clear, or internal readiness aligns. The Tower often removes what's been blocking the path. The Two of Cups appearing as advice emphasizes the importance of reciprocity. Look for balanced give and take, mutual interest, and shared enthusiasm. Sagittarius sometimes continues pursuing connections that require too much effort or chase. This cosmic match meets you halfway. I notice that while there's passion in this connection, Knight of Wands, there's also wisdom, Hierophant, and emotional fulfillment, Two of Cups. This combination satisfies Sagittarius on multiple levels. The physical excitement you crave alongside the philosophical depth and emotional connection you truly need. The spring season's association with the element of air supports communication and intellectual connection, important foundations for any Sagittarian relationship. You'll find conversations flow easily with this person, ideas building upon each other in stimulating ways. The star card suggests this connection restores faith that may have been damaged by past disappointments. For those who've become jaded about love's possibilities, this relationship reminds you why keeping an open heart matters. It feels healing and hopeful. As we conclude this reading, I want to emphasize that while the cards reveal potent possibilities, your free will and choices shape how these energies manifest. The most important preparation for this cosmic connection is continuing your authentic self-expression and personal growth. The right person arrives not when you're seeking completion, but when you're already whole and seeking complementary energy. The final message of this spread is one of optimism tempered with wisdom. This spring brings significant relationship developments that align with your highest good, challenging you to grow while honoring your essential nature. The cosmic soulmate connection coming is not about perfect ease, but perfect evolution. Someone who loves you as you are while inspiring you to become more fully yourself. Trust the timing of your heart's unfolding this spring, Sagittarius. The adventure of love awaits not as a destination, but as a journey perfectly suited to your wandering spirit.